Hi guys.
Whatever.
How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Look. We recorded a whole ass motherfucking episode the other day. Had it ready to drop. And then things happen. Technology happened. The white man always trying to hold us down.
There we go. It's the white man.
Always racist Rick. Racist Rick, man.
Goddamn racist Rick.
When in doubt.
But we said we coming back on the first. And it might be 11:58 p.m. by the time you get this. But guess what? It was still the first, bitches. All my night owls, this for you. All the people that get up first thing in the morning,
Sorry, y'all.
and you know who we are. We are Partner and Kickback. Let me go ahead and I don't have the drops or nothing because we had technical difficulties. You can see we in 3 different locations, but I know what to do.
Oh, Lord.
Shit.
Here we go.
Partner and Kickback. It's like a trap called Quest.
Yes, say the whole thing. Also known as Black CNN and the Revolution will be televised.
On No Brace New. I wanted to carry my pistols into the side at it. On No Brace New, the Righteous Ratchet. If you throw it out and catch it, if you got it out and match it. Every Monday, well, sometimes
Tuesday
on the first of the month, and sometimes we don't do the show because we be on sabbatical. But when we here, we right back at it. I am the Black Savage.
What up? It's your girl. I am so mellow. The Queen of Creeps, the Breaker of Men, also known as the Conscious Creep. We're fucking back for a new week.
Straight to the
week.
Straight to the point.
Year,
let's do it. We here.
New month, all the new shit.
J. Lou, what up?
Hey, we made it, B. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Exactly.
New hair, who this?
Oh, you notice? Thank you. Oh, what you talking about yourself?
Of course.
Never mind. All right. Look at me with the little merch on, the little Salvation shirts and shit. Yeah. Coincidental, you know what I'm saying? You can holler at me if you want your Salvation shirt. Choosing peace over stress, regardless of the situation or the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So choose peace. Salvation. All right, we did this whole fucking show a couple days ago. So, and it is recording. I see it.
And you sure? You told us that last time.
If this don't go through,
no.
You had to have a talk with somebody.
Somebody. Somebody gonna have somebody.
What the hell?
And look, man, none of us are techies. I'm the creative mind. I don't know why I'm doing the technology anyway. This is like something else to be doing. Or J.Lu, why I'm doing the technology.
Oh, you've been dealing with this shit 10 years. You would think the nigga knew what he was doing.
I wasn't doing the technology. JB was doing the technology.
He ain't learned nothing in 10 years.
Nothing. Not a damn thing, dog.
He wasn't paying attention at all.
At all.
One thing I do pay attention to is our lovely sponsors. Shout out to Mo's Marvelous Cleaning. Mo, we went to have, but shout out to Mo's Marvelous Cleaning. If you're in the Atlanta area, she is coming through cleaning and spitting and getting your whole place right for date night. So if you need your bathroom done, your bedroom done, your laundry folded, your what else you use? What we call it, spray. Your Lysol spray down the garments and all that shit. All that Mo's Marvelous Cleaning. And our other sponsor, mysexroom.net.
Yay, shout out to what up, Kelso?
What up, boy? Man, tell them what we're doing with mysexroom.net.
Wow.
This weekend in Atlanta.
We, a pod named Kickback, will be coming to you live from the lingerie fashion show, the Naughty Nights fashion show.
It's like Birdman.
It is going to be a lit event. Like he says, by mysexroom.net. Also, I am 365 photography. What up, Brooklyn? Yeah, they're the ones who are putting this event on. There are some phenomenal models that are going to be there. Can't wait to see Rachel.
I saw some videos and I was like, Cocoa Bubbles and her little poly girlfriend. And it was doing a double clap when it was on top of each other, and all the asses was clapping. I was like,
Tarika and yeah.
Black Rose
Yeah,
and
if all them girls are gonna be there,
everybody.
if half of the girls that I met, if any of the girls that I met at the photo shoot I did with them, are gonna be there, it's gonna be a super dope ass event. I mean, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a dope event. I'm gonna be there looking good. I'm gonna have me on a piece too. I mean, I'm walking the runway, but you know, these titties sit up, and this ass looks amazing. Just saying.
Pause.
Press play. Press play.
Oh, well, I'm hugging up and squeezing up on all of the ladies. Well, with their permission, of course.
Hey,
gotta be careful.
Hey.
2022.
We'll be interviewing the models as well, so we can post it in the show notes. Post the link to the event so people can purchase tickets because it is this Saturday.
Boom. Saturday the 7th, the 6th, the 5th. Saturday the 5th, y'all.
February 5th. Here in Atlanta.
Area.
It's in Southwest Atlanta. So
it will definitely
what's the name of the venue?
Hold on, let me go pop out and don't quote me on this. Hold on. Let me go
365 Studio, I believe.
Hold on.
Okay.
And they just opened it up.
Well, it doesn't say it. It just says 188 Walker Street, Southwest Atlanta, 30313. So it starts at 8:00.
Yep.
And you can purchase your tickets on Eventbrite. But it is I Am 365's studio. So it is Brooklyn Studio. So
okay.
I don't know if that I guess that is the official name, 365 Photography. So yeah, but he just moved to that location, so it may not pop up like if you type that in on Google or something like that. So
but I'm sure if you go to @365 Photography on Instagram or some shit,
it's I am _365 _photography. That's his page. So we could post that stuff. I can send it. I can make sure we get that up there on the show notes.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, we gonna have the video footage.
It's gonna be a live event, y'all.
But I'm telling you,
if you can come out, please do, because it's gonna be worth it. Like it's gonna be so much fun.
And it's right down there it's right there by the band stadium, by the stadium. So it's right downtown by the stadium. So it ain't too far from there. Okay. If you can get the Mercedes Benz, it look like it's less than 5 minutes from Mercedes Benz Stadium.
I should Uber over there because I don't live too far, but we'll see.
I might go play a football game at the stadium first and then go to the event.
Right, ain't nobody gonna be there.
I'm feeling real Tom Brady. So I might just go do that. But before we get into that shit, hello. I know we just did it, but maybe it changed since the footage was corrupted by the man. You the lady of the show. What's your hello? Has it changed?
It has a little bit.
Okay.
So my high-low are very much connected. So last week I presented a dish to my chef, and it wasn't that it was like rejected. This is my low. It wasn't that it was rejected. He just told me to dig deeper. That me as an artist, I'm sensitive about my shit. So it stung a bit, but I was able to create something yesterday that was really, really good. I haven't had the chance to show it to him just yet, but I know it was really good because everybody that I gave it to yesterday really enjoyed it. And I haven't even had a chance to tell you guys this. So with that being said, I presented my chef a dish or whatever. Before that, I'd been frying my mother's chicken in the restaurant like the whole week prior to that. Like I started one day early in the week, and every day that week I ended up frying chicken because everybody loved the chicken, right? My chef even had some. He loved it because he says fried chicken is one of his weaknesses. And today he came up to me and asked me, well, he was like, I have some good news. I just confirmed a pop-up here at our restaurant at the end of the month. Oh no, I did tell you new. The last
Well,
Sunday.
I was gonna let it go, but I'm like, I'm your best
Well,
friend
I
in the
didn't.
world, so of course you told
I don't know if I
me.
told you all the details. I still don't have all the
Okay,
details, but like,
okay. Well,
yeah,
quick question.
it's the last Sunday of the month.
Hold on, wait. Not to interrupt you, but who else did you tell? It was me. I was the first person, right?
No, you weren't the first person.
Why you ain't just give it to him, Mel?
I'm sorry. Sometimes reality it's a hard dose of it.
Who you
True.
tell me? Did you who you tell first between me and the bald head joint?
I told my sister and Liana first.
Okay, that's cool. Leon weird, but okay,
Why is Liana weird?
because your sister. I mean, I can't really
I
argue
mean,
with that
I'm
one.
close with Liana.
Leon,
She's
I
my
mean,
sister's best friend, but she's also like over
but
the
she
pandemic, I've
ain't.
gotten really
Oh,
close to Liana.
she ain't your best friend though.
Oh Lord. Anyway, so um,
Go ahead.
we're having a pop up at the restaurant that I work in at the end of the month, the last Sunday of the month. They're featuring like black chefs in Atlanta, and I have been asked to participate in it. So
That's
my
big.
fried chicken is going to be on the menu. So I
Hey,
gotta like get my headshot together, get me a little chef jacket so I can be on there looking official with
wow.
all these other like big chefs. There's gonna be like bloggers and shit there. So I'm excited. This is a
We
really
should
big
we
opportunity for
should
me.
be there.
Huh? You should.
We should be
Yeah,
there.
it's a pop-up shop, yeah.
Yeah, because Mel was saying like she might not be there for this episode, that episode because
Oh,
it's
I
on a
won't
Sunday.
be there for this episode, but no.
Right, but we should be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
Hey,
Wi-Fi too, so
and we can get some fried
So
chicken.
so
Shit. It's a
yeah,
win-win.
hey, I've been eating Mel's mother's fried chicken for 6 years now. It's pretty damn good. I'm gonna put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So we could record maybe Saturday or whatever the hell we do, and then be there to cover that event. That's big. Throw it on Patreon. That's big. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
I'm
in there with the
excited. I'm
big
super
boys.
excited. This
See,
is a
that's when you
really
need
big
the
opportunity.
claps and stuff.
I'm just excited
I
about
know,
being
right?
able to share my mother's chicken with people because all my life people have, been eating it. And like when my mom was here, I'm sorry, I just happened to look up and there's pictures of her right here. But people love like when my sister used to throw parties, people would rave for days. They still talk about it to this day about my mother's fried chicken. And so like for
That's
me
what's
to
up.
be able to continue on that recipe, carry that recipe on after she's been gone for all this time, and now be able to like share that with the public so people know. Because I cook it for my friends, I cook it for people I love, but it's nice to finally be able to give that to people so they can share in that experience too. Because there's nothing like it. Like my mom's chicken is just, it's dope. It's so simple and it's just so good.
What's up?
That's it. It is good. I've had it several times, and I kind of like that name, like my mama's fried chicken. Like I could imagine going and ordering that and looking at the
Hold
menu
up.
and be like, oh, let me see.
Mel, you
My
need to
mama's
hurry
fried
up,
chicken.
hurry up and go ahead and put the business name in for that right now. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and set that apart.
My
Yeah,
What do you
mama's
think?
fried chicken.
yeah. I really do like my mama's fried chicken. The only thing I would say is unless you want to use her name, but I
Yeah,
like
I
my
was
mama's
definitely
fried chicken.
considering using her name. I like using Rose's chicken.
I like it.
Okay, okay. I think I still want you to say I want it to be known that it's your mother's name.
Yeah, like Mama Rose's
Like,
fried chicken.
yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
But
thought
it still
about
gotta
that
be
too.
known who
But
she
I do want her
is.
name in it in some way, shape, or form because I want people to know that it is my mother's fried chicken. Like
What's
it
up?
may even say it on the recipe, family recipe, Melanie's mom's recipe. That's probably what it'll say on the menu.
Mel's mom fried chicken.
No, that's too much. It'll probably say Rose's fried chicken. It'll be like Chef Melanie's mother's recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Okay. Well,
I like
I'm very, very happy for you. I know how much cooking means to you, and I like the fact that you're in that space, and but
right.
you're excelling in that space. We told a story about when somebody told me about how good you was doing. They didn't even know I knew you. We told that story before, right?
No.
Yeah. When
Sam Peoples.
we was on the pod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the reviews of your cooking have made it back to me without people even know I knew you.
Right.
So that's kind of that's what's up.
that was
Ooh.
wild. It's like, how the fuck?
Like, I know that. I know her.
Right.
And we did the
I'm
fuck
like-
out that event, man. Me and Sam rocked that shit.
I heard.
We killed that
I
shit, man.
heard.
I was so fucking tired after that, but I had such a good time.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah, J. Lou, what you up to? What's your high low? Well, Mel, did you give us you gave us both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, J. Lou.
What's up, man? And again, man, very proud of you, man. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there at the end of the month, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely won't come up there for that fried chicken. So, knew we just gotta figure out who driving. But high low. I told you I don't really got a low. The highs is kind of building the business, man. You know, the business has been blowing. You know, obviously we took a break off, sabbatical for all of us to kind of grow, and it's good to see that's you know, that's what's kind of happening. So I'm building my business, adding different states. I'm licensed in about 35, 36 states now, for life insurance. Doing PNC here. Um, doing some whole life, with bigger clientels, you know, more, you know, a little wealthier clientele. So that's kind of doing it good. Still doing the final expense, term, all that good stuff. So just building in the business. So you know, it's all good.
I hear that. Let me see. Okay, but I do have something to add to it. My low has just been my adopted mother, my aunt that raised me, Aunt Joyce, hasn't been doing too well, and that's been fucking with me. But she's a fighter. She been fighting. She 80 years old. Definitely immunocompromised. Definitely been going through a whole lot. Got COVID and beat it, symptomless. And I'm like, no matter what I think, and no matter how things go, this woman who is in a facility now can't stand up and walk around, can't do things for herself at this point, got COVID and lived through it.
Big.
Afterwards, like, yeah, I had it, but I was chilling. What the fuck? Like, Aunt Joyce is like a fucking X-Man now. She a mutant.
A superhero.
And I'm
She got
just
superpowers.
right. That might be my high. I'm just happy she's still here. With everything they throw at her, you be like, and every time she's like, I'm good. I'm like, God damn, Aunt Joyce. What the hell? What kind of deal you made with God? Like, how the hell are you beating everything? So that's, I guess, a high and a low. But I do want to tell you something I didn't tell you on the last podcast. I tried shrooms.
Oh yeah, you told me
I
about that.
tried shrooms. I tried it the Sunday the Cowboys lost to the 49ers. And I watched that game in, I can't even say high def. I watched that game in really, really high def. I was watching the game like, yo, I was so emotional about it, just watching it and just seeing the high definition TV, and we laughing and talking and went outside and was watching the grass and looking at the colors and looking at the sky and the snow. Like, do what little Boosie did. I went in there humping the air. I don't think that's shrooms. I don't know what he was on. That don't seem like it was shrooms to me.
Yeah,
But it was
a different
really
batch.
good high. Right. It was a really good high. I did have a microdose because, I get paranoid when I get high. So I'm like, I gotta take it easy. But I had a microdose, but I got super high. I started thinking about stuff. I started plotting out the year. And it wasn't quite an ayahuasca event. Y'all know what ayahuasca is?
No.
It is a tea that people take typically in South America, and it traps you in your mind. So let's say like a woman had an abortion and she took the ayahuasca. It's a spiritual retreat almost. And you zone out. And while she was zoned out, she met her aborted son. And he was like, I forgive you. You've been carrying this weight so long. Let it go. Only thing I want is for you to give me a name. And she named him Zion. She said, your name is going to be Zion. And, of course, she was crying and emotional. But it got her past that roadblock. Will Smith has done it. He said he's done it 9 times. And it's gotten him through different emotional roadblocks. And people do it as a way, like a spiritual retreat. There's one comedian Chris Rock did it. And he said he was an atheist before he did it. But now that he did it, he believes in God.
Yeah, you know what? I think I remember hearing that one, and I think he talked because he had talked. I forgot what's the white comedian who kind of helped write some stuff on Chappelle's show. You know what I'm talking about?
Neil Brennan.
Yeah, he talked about his experience with it. And I think him and I think he talked to Charlamagne the God about it a little bit too.
Yep. I watched that episode.
Yeah.
You're right. So I haven't done that, but the shrooms gave me a micro dose version of that because it opened something up, and I was like, oh, okay. And I've been feeling good, and I've been grinding, and I've been on my shit. And really quickly, I did iFly. Have you guys ever done? Well, J. Lou, you've done the real iFly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done iFly.
Okay. Well, I did iFly. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It felt good being in the goddamn air and shit. I know J. Lewis jumped out of planes, which I'm gonna do at some point, but I'm afraid of heights, so I don't know if I'm really gonna do that. I might be talking shit, but I did enjoy iFly. Having said that, my left stroke just went viral. Brady officially retired. He had retired on the last episode, then came back and said he wasn't sure. And now today we can say he's officially retired.
Wow. A lot can happen in 48 hours.
You got that.
Yeah. I really I do think he's the GOAT quarterback. Maybe the GOAT football player. I have fought against it forever. I had Peyton Manning above him. At one point, I was like, Warren Moon is better than him. I was going through anybody.
Get it.
Aaron Rodgers is better. He the GOAT.
Yeah.
He the GOAT. I respect it. And I respect that his wife is like, baby, come home. The kids are getting older.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a young man. CTE. Look at these hits. And he's like, I won 6 rings with the Patriots. I left. I won another ring. Proved my point. Then lost in the playoffs after having one of my best seasons. I did it. I proved it.
Mm-hmm.
Who has a question?
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm going to be with my kids. I'm going to go fuck my wife twice a day. I'm out.
He probably won't fuck her twice a day. I don't think he has that type of stamina.
Hey.
Well, he's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
I'm a fat nigga, and I like to fuck a couple times a day. I would assume Brady does. I don't know. Don't give me the line. Remember your folks used to say, "Don't give me the line."
No. Yeah, no, I think it's big though, man. Like, for him to be in the league that long, be able to go out on top, and more importantly, healthy. And I think the biggest thing with him, he reminded me a little bit of Floyd. Like his whole thing was like he didn't take hits. Like he played football like strictly with his mind, like you know what I'm saying. So how Floyd boxed strictly, you know what I'm saying, mental type of thing. I think Brady played the game that same way, and that's why he was able to kind of last so long.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's clear cut he the GOAT as far as a quarterback standpoint. I still, obviously I still skew the positions, but like I said, man, for you to be able to kind of go out healthy, you got your family. Right now they in high school, so they in high school sports. I think that was a big thing with it. It's like, man, when you a father, and his hero was his father, so he was there for all of those games. So now he can kind of go there. He got his 7 chips. He showed he can get one without Belichick. He can go see his kids play football. He can coach them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of have a full life. You know what I'm saying? Like he finished a career and he good.
Yeah. Mel, as a woman that's a football fan, but probably not really a Brady fan, how do you feel about it? Let's get the lady perspective.
I'm so glad he's gone.
Okay.
God, I am so over people and their love of Tom Brady. Like, yeah, Tom Brady's great, but I'm fucking over the Patriots. I'm tired of him. Like, good. Let other people, rise up in the spotlight. He was great. Let's move on.
And that's what's going to happen. We have a slew of young quarterbacks. We still have Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. But other than that, it's the young cats.
Mm-hmm.
They
Joe
stacked right now.
Burrow.
Yeah.
I gotta say Matthew Stafford too, but we never really considered him great until he proved
I'm
what he
going
could
with
do
the
this year.
Bengals for the Super Bowl.
I gotta go with the Bengals. I do think that the Rams are a better team.
I had
But I
Burrow
think
on my fantasy league, so I gotta go with him. He definitely did not let me down, unlike the Ravens quarterback who let me down multiple times. I don't know why the NFL standings would have him ranked above Burrow because that nigga was a fucking disappointment. And so I'm just glad that
he had a bad season.
I had multiple bad seasons. The fucked up part is the league. Was it your league? No. What league did I do the best in? I did terrible in all of them. But the one, so I went from having an A+ rating in Walter's league to finishing in like 10th place. And then I don't know what place I went in your league. I think Eric's league I might have done the best in, but it was bad either way. It was like I am never listening to another motherfucker again in terms of like who to draft.
But no,
I'm gonna just
some of
go
it's
off of my
injury.
own shit because whenever I let niggas that I'm fucking with draft my teams or take advice from them, they always fuck me. Literally.
That was fuck you over or fuck you. That's what I was saying. I was like, what is you saying?
and like my teams end up fucked. I end up losing. So like I can't do it no more. When I drafted my own teams with no help, that's when I did my best. But listening to niggas that I be dating who swear I won in my fantasy league, man, fuck you. I'm not listening to you. Because y'all niggas give bad advice.
This was the worst year for fantasy for me I've ever had.
Yeah, you did have a bad league. I think I beat you in one of them leagues.
I think so too. One of the leagues I managed to come back and make the playoffs. And I was like, I made the playoffs. Like, this is amazing. But like I'm usually in the finals. I'm usually one game out the finals or winning.
Dog, this was my worst fantasy year ever.
Mine too. I've won in every league I've been in. I've been in competitive. I wasn't really competitive. I made a late run in one of the leagues, I think F League, and managed to be in the playoffs. But it was terrible. It was terrible. But having said that, congrats to Tom Brady. Because we went from Tom Brady all over the bars.
Bye, Tom Brady. You can go on. Go fuck Giselle and have fun and do what you gotta do as a daddy. Do your daddy thing.
I wish I had the button because we don't have the board today. But you can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
You could get with this, or you could get with that. I think you'll get with this because it's kind of fat.
Mel never ceases to amaze. All right, so we did this already, and I'm sorry, kickback, as I keep saying it, but we did.
We did do this already.
What's 2022? Is this your single year or your relationship year? Let's go.
I keep saying that's my relationship year, but I mean I'm 1 month in and it ain't looking good. So
you got 11 more to go.
Hey, yeah. 2022 is looking real 2020, 2021, 2019, 2018-ish. It's looking real single. The only thing I know I'm doing this year is getting braids, but a relationship, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. J. Lou.
This year it's gonna be probably a single year for me. I know I'm taking care of the little one, taking care of the business. Just got out of got out of a situation not recently, but not recently. It's kind of it's like all right, we was dissolving shit. So hopefully that's completely dissolved soon. But I'm always open. I don't lie to myself. So if something come up, that's what I try to pride myself. Well, most people lie to themselves, so I never lie to myself. So if I see something, that sparks my interest, I won't lie to myself. For the focus is on baby girl and the business, JWL Insurance.
I feel you. That's kind of where I'm at. I do think that I feel like I'm going to manifest the relationship this year.
Yeah.
It might not be till December 31st, but I feel like I'm going to manifest it, and it's going to happen, and then we're gonna see how it goes. There's always with me being ambivalent, is always curious to be like, is it gonna be a monogamous relationship or a polyamorous relationship? That I don't know, but I'm looking for nothing but meaningful connections. When did this episode, we did this episode to answer the question. Then I was having communication. I was like, man, am I not living up to what I said I wanted? Huh? Huh? Am I lying to myself?
Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself, man. You gotta talk to yourself.
Exactly. So now I'm like, connections. Now it can be meaningful connection, or it can be meaningful connections. But that's what I'm on. It's got to mean something. I mean, unless Ashanti just come down like, hey, eat this pussy, you know what I'm saying? Then I can take with Rihanna pregnant, so I can't even throw her in my little freak category no more. I'm not hurt over her being pregnant like everybody else is, but I'm just like, you off the board for a little bit. If me and Ashanti decide to fuck tomorrow, we can't call you. But I'm not really, I ain't tripping. Congrats to her and
look really happy.
I know. That's what's up.
I'm happy. I'm more happy for them than anything else.
Yeah, same here. You know what I'm saying? You like to see that black love working. You know what I'm saying? They both look genuinely happy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like.
I feel like I need on a necklace, like right here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just threw on a top.
Sure. I put the first story of the week. Mel, what the hell are they doing in Florida with the shields for the discomfort of the racist people?
Florida being Florida.
Florida, always on Florida. Damn, I done forgot the details of this. So it's talking about Mark DeSantis. No, it's just Florida. It ain't like no.
Yeah, that's Florida.
They've done.
Florida be Florida, man.
Facts. I mean, what they've done is they've created what I guess we'll call a shield for when they're teaching critical race theory.
Yeah.
When it's taught in a way where white people won't feel guilty over what they've done. And they're making a concentrated effort to allow the teachings to come into the school if it's under the guise of we're not going to make any white people feel guilty. That's just stupid to me.
Which is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it's like they are so ashamed of what they've done, but they don't want to. They don't want to. It's the motherfucker that don't want to apologize. They got drunk, ruined the party, and like, don't talk to me about it.
Like, whoa. I'm not racist.
Right. Guilt. I don't know about that.
Guilt is something serious.
But you benefit from this.
Racist Rick.
Oh man,
hated anything that pointed out black people wrongdoing in history. That wasn't me. I didn't do this. I helped out that one black kid on that one street that one time, and it wasn't a camera there, but I did it.
And then they start talking about how all the black conservatives he listened to. Like I said, I think it's Florida being Florida. Ron DeSantis bringing up something. The only thing that I would caution people to do is a lot of times what they do is they bring out these bills to kind of make it divisive. The same way they did with the critical race theory, they basically dumb down the election. So instead of really knowing, you know what I'm saying, worrying about everything, they bring up something stupid like this type of bill, which really has no effect at all, to kind of make it divisive so they can kind of get their base out to vote. So, man, just be smart, man. Care about, you know what I'm saying, worry about stuff that actually matters in your life. They not teaching none of that shit to elementary students or junior high school students anyway. That shit would be an AP course or college level courses. If they can teach the Holocaust and what they did there, believe me, they can teach what they did. And, you know with that. So just don't, you know what I'm saying, don't fall for the okie doke, because they did that shit in Virginia, and you saw the Republicans swept a lot of shit because all they talked about was critical race theory, and 60-70% of the people who voted couldn't define it, but they voted because they said they didn't like it. So just don't fall for the okie doke.
Go
Hell yeah,
ahead, J.
J.
Lou.
Lou. Break that shit down, J. Lou.
I'm gonna
Bring
say,
it
go ahead,
down,
J. Lou.
goddammit.
Cause that's normally my arena, but I done totally slipped out of that shit.
Oh, no,
Yeah, me too. I had considered taking the black CNN off of the tagline. I'm like, we ain't
No,
really
I'm gonna
black
get back
CNN no
to it
more.
because we're gonna have some more political / like aware shit going on
Okay.
pod because we definitely
Okay.
have gotten away from it, but we need to get back to it
Yeah.
because that's my lane right there.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it.
That's fine. You know that's my lane.
I bet that way, and it is. And that's something I do like about having J. Lou on the pod. J. Lou, he always comes from the angle that I enjoy having. Pause with JB, like really kind of
He fills that void.
bringing. Yeah, pause. But he does, but he does it in a way, and I'm gonna give him his flowers because he don't do it like JB, but he does it like a nigga from Uptown that's well
Aware.
read does it.
Yeah.
And he does it a little younger. Like I'm not comparing you and JB, of course, but you bring something to the table that fucking work.
It's something different, and
It works. It's good. It's appreciated.
Hey man, I love the balance, man. We got great balance, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We go from our what the fuck story of the week to our don't be dumb story of the week. Cardi B wins her lawsuit against YouTuber Tasha K. And this is an important moment for us because we are YouTubers as well. Don't be out here lying on people.
Don't be doing anything
Say
for
whatever
clout.
you want.
Don't be out here
Anything
clout
for clout.
chasing.
Especially with somebody like Cardi who got the money, the lawyers, and the clout
To
and the
lawyer up, and you
acumen
had ample opportunity to
come at
back
you.
down, and you chose otherwise. You chose violence, bitch. You deserve to pay this for what is it, like $4 million or something?
Yeah, it was 3.8. 3.8. But then I saw a report. I don't know if it's credible or not. That said there's an additional 3 million being added. I can't stamp that.
Yeah, it was like
but I did
something in damages and something punitive.
Yeah,
Mel kind of told us on the last episode. I didn't know she had a chance to kind of recant or nothing. Like I'm like she really dug in. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like, hey, it was like, you know what, I'm gonna make an example out of somebody. But it's like, nah, we gave you a chance to say, you know what I'm saying, to back down. You still didn't. So that's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These are the breaks. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. Tasha K, I appreciate your sacrifice. Just let me know that I'm not talking about certain shit. If I can 100% prove it, or I'll use the word alleged and all that shit, or we will, because I ain't trying to give up no 3.8
I mean,
million.
she was out here saying Cardi B had herpes and was like fucking off and all kind of shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's tough. The one as a black woman that you kind of put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So that, that was a little bit different. But I'm like, my thing is, even if you knew for a fact that she did, I would kind of feel bad to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like, hey, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I kind of know this, man. Let me just kind of stay away from that because I know you got a husband, you got children who gonna grow up to be grown and be on to go on social media. I know I got kids. What if your kids or your sister or somebody would actually had herpes or something like you that's something to me that you would kind of keep to yourself. Like certain shit, and this is a podcast, so you put certain shit out, but it's like, nigga, some shit you like, hey, look, man, so we gonna kind of we gonna keep that shit low.
Right, and it's like, if you know it, well, I don't know if she knew it wasn't true. I'm assuming she knew it wasn't true. But even if it is true, like this podcast ain't never gonna be like, guess who got?
Yeah, like that's what get me. I feel guilty. Like I feel guilty or karma. Like, man, what if that shit come back to one of my peoples or something? Like, and the thing is, she didn't have it though. I mean, I think that was the main issue. So she couldn't have knew she had it because the court system said she didn't. So it had to be false. But I'm like, even if you was 99% sure, like this shit different than Adam Schefter putting out that Tom Brady retiring and he may or may not. Like this shit, nigga, this personal health. your kids gotta deal with that. I'm like, look,
I'm not attacking nobody in any way that they could be shamed, unless it's something that the whole world saw.
Okay.
Like if the whole, I don't know how the whole world would see that Cardi had herpes, but
unless it was a sex tape and she had like all kinds of herpes sores.
Okay, well, boom. So if it's a sex tape like that, I'll talk about it. But I'm not talking about nobody private shit. But it was like, yeah, Usher got it. I was like, I'm not touching that story.
Yeah, I was like, we definitely skipped right over that.
Yeah,
it's just like I'm not. It's just ugly. To me, it's ugly.
Yeah, like my thing, if you want, like, you can report it when it's out, but don't make up rumors. And then I'm like I said, man, everybody gotta learn to be empathetic to other people's situation, man. Like I think that's one of the biggest things that we miss out in this world. That you know what I'm saying, what empathy really means. It's basically putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Like imagine if you had that, you know what I'm saying, would you want other people to know? Like, you know what I'm saying, we live in a world where motherfuckers, they just trying to get something out and get attention instead of just living like empathetic. Like, look, man, if it's true, I wouldn't want it out. So why the fuck would I say it?
Facts.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man, y'all OD.
And that clout chasing shit really gotta stop, man. I know social media it's not new, but it's relatively new. And this idea of getting popular off of something you say on social media, because I look at it and I do it. I try to get popular off of shit, but never at nobody's expense. I'm trying to get popular off of me videotaping me eating marshmallows in the fire, me ice skating. I try to get popular off of shit I'm doing. I don't try to get
off of you,
off of nobody's expense.
Off the grind, you know, not somebody else's shit.
Right. So let that be a lesson, man. Don't be dumb. Don't attack celebrities or regular people, because celebrities can defend themselves.
Yeah.
Regular people who don't have that status cannot. So don't take advantage of them either. That's my take. Moving right along, our Nipsey Hussle Award. Rest in peace, Nip. Kim K. Her Skims undergarments are now valued at $3 billion. And we figured out last episode that that's the shit to keep your stomach flat and keep everything squished in. I respect it. Like, ladies, whatever makes you feel beautiful, and I really do mean that. Whatever. I don't like everything. I don't like all the surgeries. I don't like all that shit. But if Skims tucks one little thing in and make you feel more attractive,
it ain't one little thing.
Oh, well, if it tuck in a couple things.
Yeah, Skims are definitely like all them shapewear, body contour and shit. Like all that shit be like snatching up parts and putting them in places they're supposed to be from where they were. And like, while I appreciate those devices, because but I'm a smaller woman, so it's not like when I take my clothes off, things are just gonna fall out of place. You know what I'm saying? Like I pretty much look how I look with or without it. You know what I'm saying? But for the people who, and I'm not knocking them, I'm just saying, you go from looking like a busted can of biscuits to like the can of biscuits before it's busted.
Okay.
That's a hell of a visual, Mel.
Right.
Visual. I'm like, damn, that's a big difference, because you know when you hit that thing on the corner and that
and it, you know what I'm saying? It, pow! It pops. You know what I'm saying? And everything kind of falls out. It's like little shit. You know what I mean? And so that's essentially what it's like with shapewear, because the moment that shit comes off, everything's out of place.
Hey, I don't.
Fuckers, don't be calling me. God damn it. Anyway,
I'm not a fan.
I just lost all my audio.
We can hear you.
I
can't hear you.
Oh, we hear you.
You want to?
I gotta go back out and come back in.
All right.
Bitches.
I
hate goddamn fucking people calling me and shit. I'll be right back.
The only thing I would say about it is one thing we learned, especially with that 3.2 billion evaluation, is when we next time when we get together and pool our money for these investments, look, we looking at women's beauty garment, because you saw the Spanx lady. The Spanx lady is a billionaire now. The Rihanna's don't valued at $1 billion. Kylie stuff valued at
$3 billion.
Yeah, Kylie's billion. When in doubt, invest in women's beauty products.
I agree. I'm about to create the real vaginal steamer that allows women to go back to a virgin. And I'm gonna make $1 billion. I'm gonna make $18 million off of that snatch.
You don't want us that tight.
I'm gonna call it the snatch.
You don't want us that tight.
Well, we don't, but women want to be that tight.
I don't want to be that tight. My shit is already tight. I don't need to be virginal tight. Like, no.
All right.
Sorry. Can you put me back in the middle? I feel weird being on the end. Thank you. Because I was like, this is what's wrong.
I saw that too. I was like, all right.
Look, I was determined to just stay still until you did it, but then I was like, I'm gonna make it like my screen frozen.
I saw it,
but then I started talking.
I was like, yo, is Mel Jones froze?
I was like,
matter of fact, I'm about to switch me and Jay. Look, we about to just switch the whole second half of the show up.
God Lord.
God damn it. But shout out to Kim K. Also, a newly entered that wasn't on the last episode that didn't record right. Brian Flores gets the Nipsey Hussle Award. An excellent head coach in the NFL. He lost his job with the Miami Dolphins for what I think and most people think was bullshit. He had a winning record. He had won 7 straight games. How do you fire a man that won 7 straight games? Ladies, how do you get rid of a man to give you 7 orgasms in one night? I guess it happens, but I don't know how. But same thing with Brian Flores. I don't know how he lost his job. But Bill Belichick texted him, congratulating him on getting a coaching job, that he hadn't interviewed for yet. And then the team wound up going, well, Bill Belichick admitted they're going with this guy. And so he had his interview, and they went with that guy. So it leads conspiracy or facts lead to the realization that they already chose that guy. They just interviewed the black guy, to satiate the Rooney Rule.
Right.
And I think he sacrificed his career as a coach. But I think it's noble and it's commendable, and at this point it's expected. Yeah. He pulled a Muhammad Ali, he pulled a Colin Kaepernick. And like, fuck it, we're gonna fight for justice. Even if it means I may never get another job, we're going to do it. Yeah. I respect it, man.
I think he will end up with another job.
Even though he's suing the NFL?
I think he will end up with another job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he will too. And I would say it goes to the bigger picture. Like, people have been talking about this for years. Because everybody, the Rooney Rule was put into place to make sure that a black coach, black coaches was interviewed. But now what's been going on, and everybody knew for the last 15 years, is people, they've been interviewing people just to save face with no real intent on doing it. So it's like an unspoken word. So the big thing is for him to actually say something about it. And just kind of looking at what's going on. Like, man, you look at some of the highs that's been made. You got Bieniemy, top coaching candidate, not out of a job. The guy in Houston did a great job, out of a job. Brian Flores actually beat Bill Belichick plenty of times, and he out of a job. So that's the main reason. That he's putting it out there, and he's suing those teams that basically made their decision. And it's kind of a little bit of it's funny though, because Belichick was, Brian Flores and Brian Dabo, who actually got the job. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he accidentally. He accidentally texted him. So it's like, look, if that's gonna be the reason that it kind of come out is big. So shout out to my Steelers. We the only team that got a black coach.
And that's what I was about to say. Mike Tomlin's like the only black coach in the NFL right now, the only black head coach. And so with that, and with all the shit going on with them firing all these black coaches this year, I don't see it being a thing where this particular black man ends up with no potential opportunities in the future. I mean, yeah,
Well,
I don't see that happening.
It's gonna be at least 2 black coaches.
When you sue,
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but this is not. He's not Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? This is a no. It's not the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's not the same thing. It's not at all the same thing. But yeah, I just don't see that happening.
I think it's the same thing.
No, Colin Kaepernick was standing up for a totally different cause. So,
well, I look at like Colin Kaepernick black. He's black.
He is black, but I mean, it was a totally different thing, and we're in a totally different climate right now. Like the NFL kind of needs to save face because they fired all these fucking black coaches who had good records.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So like the case is kind of like you fired me because and like I didn't get this job because and the Rooney Rule. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a very strong case. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it seems like blatant discrimination. You know what I mean? I feel like with the NFL and all the things that they're going through, and you know this deal they have with Jay-Z and their strides to make it seem like you know they're trying to build a better relationship with the black community. I don't see this particular black man because it's not going to look good if he gets blacklisted. It is not going to look good for the NFL if they blacklist this man. Like I feel like this lawsuit is going to go away. It's going to go away quietly. They're going to settle for some shit, and he's going to have a job somewhere.
We'll see. I say that about Cap, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, but that's a totally different situation.
Yeah, I can see it going both ways. Like I can see because he's too talented of a coach. No.
What'd you say?
He said he can see it going both ways. I was like,
no, because he's a legit coach. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he made
a legit quarterback too.
Yeah, but there's an argument.
He got fired as a legit coach. Keep that in mind. He got fired as a legit coach.
But sometimes he's a great coach, but he had an issue with the ownership. You know what I'm saying? He had an issue with the owner. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could be great if you don't get along with the boss, it don't matter. He's like, look, man, you know. So you know, you can see both sides of it, but ain't gonna lie, as many jobs as is out there, if he don't get hired, at least 2 or 3 teams gonna hire other black coaches because they're gonna try to you know what I'm saying? So if New right, he ain't gonna get hired, but they're gonna hire 3 other black coaches to kind of save face that way.
I don't believe it. Because you got to get 3 of the guys of the old boys club to play ball. And the whole reason the NFL been under fire is because these, how can I say this respectfully? These older crackers ain't playing ball. That's the whole point.
But it's a bigger business. If Godell will say, look, hey, this is gonna be a blackout. This is gonna be a blackout on the league. 2 of y'all about to have to take the hit and hire these coaches. I'm not playing.
He already did it. He did it already, and they said no. Do you not remember when he made a commercial about
he did that with
Black Rice?
Yeah, he did that with Cap. Cap was different.
I think this is a totally different situation.
It's different.
Okay, we'll bet. I will bet y'all both 20 push-ups on air that no black person gets a head coaching job prior to next season.
I'll take that bet.
I'll take it too.
Get your push up bras.
You better be ready to do 40 because you doing 20 for me and 20 for J.
And you better do real push-ups too. Ain't
real push-ups, my nigga, because we not losing this bet.
Soft shit.
I'll take that bet.
Oh well, no. If I'm betting 2 of y'all, then I mean y'all gotta do 40 apiece.
No.
And then I do 40 for y'all.
No.
What?
You betting against both of us?
People. If one person bets 2 people, the one person doesn't get the higher wager. Like what the hell? Y'all get the higher wager because it's 2 against 1. So I will do 20 if I lose, and you will do 40 apiece if y'all lose.
No.
That's how betting works.
No.
That's how betting.
We are all dumber for having listened to that.
That's not how that works. You put
think
down
that you think
the
that when
rich
it's
and
one
rare.
person
Put down the
against
rich and rare, because
two,
that is not how fucking betting works.
hold on.
No, I mean you owe Mel 20 push-ups and you owe me 20 push-ups.
Right.
If we all bet if you bet Mel 20 and you bet me 20, you ain't gonna say okay. I'm gonna get like nah. That's two separate people.
No, right. It's like a $20 bet. Like if I bet you $20 and we lose and you lose, you owe me $20 and you owe him $20. Yeah. So you owe both of us 20
we ain't about to split 20.
Yeah. My math is mathing.
You want me to take you back home? I know what you used to do back in the day. I know you know math, nigga.
All right, well, we got maybe.
Nigga, moving on.
but moving on. Netflix and chill. We talked about all these shows already, but since it didn't, I'll just say this. I'll give my quick summation, and then y'all can throw in whatever y'all want to throw in. I like Power. I'm enjoying Ghost. The last episode was crazy as hell. Mecca's a fucking snitch. Effie betrayed Tariq.
Mecca's a snitch?
Yeah, it was exposed. He's a fact.
Oh yeah. Mecca is a snitch. Okay.
Effie.
None of that.
I don't trust Effie. Effie was the one I.
Why would you not trust Effie?
Because she went behind Tariq back.
Lauren's a snitch.
Effie went behind Tariq's back.
Effie did what needed to be done. Lauren is a snitch.
No, you can't. Well, I don't trust Lauren either.
Lauren's a snitch, bruh. Effie did what needed to be done. Effie made the hard decision. Effie is Carol. Effie is a Carol fucking.
Hold up. Don't bring Lauren into this. Fuck Lauren. I'm not making a comparison. Don't bring up Lauren. Fuck Lauren.
But Lauren plays directly into this. How can you be mad at Effie for what she did involving Lauren and not involve Lauren?
Fuck Lauren.
No, you can't can't say fuck Lauren in this situation. She's the whole reason why Effie's moving the way she moving.
Lauren was a snitch. How
Lauren
can I not
is a
say
snitch.
fuck Lauren?
Lauren goes snitch.
Say fuck her? How can I not say fuck her then?
Lauren goes snitch.
Me. No, hold on. You tell me. How can I not say fuck the snitch? You said
I'm saying how can you not involve Lauren in this equation and be like fuck Effie when Effie had to move a certain way because Lauren is a snitch?
No, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I said fuck Lauren. What the fuck are you talking about?
No.
I said fuck Lauren. So what are you talking about? I'm confused. What are you talking about? Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
I said fuck Lauren. What are you talking about?
Okay, New. Go ahead.
Fuck Lauren.
I'm saying how can you say fuck Effie when Effie had to move that way because of Lauren? That's what I'm saying.
Well, my point is fuck Lauren. And then my second point is if you go to my enemy and make a secret deal, I don't care if you think you're doing it for the greater good. You can never go to my enemy behind my back and say you my bitch. You can't. Now you can have a better idea and you can tell it to me and we can discuss it and then I send you to my enemy. But for you to lie to me and then go to my enemy,
man, half the time we give y'all the idea and y'all niggas don't even fucking listen. I understand why Effie moved the way that she moved. Well, I've seen it happen in numerous movies, and y'all can be mad about it all day long.
What I'm saying
not y'all, as in you too, J. Lou. But I'm saying niggas can be mad about it. But like sometimes we make the hard decision that y'all don't have the balls to make.
You can't do it. Hey, AJ,
I can't. We will.
I know you will,
and you can be mad about it all day long.
And it can be mad. It's gonna be fuck you, and I'm gonna kill you.
You can be fuck me, but guess okay.
Kill you, not fuck you. Kill you.
Okay, you said fuck you and kill you, but okay.
Yeah, both. Fuck you and kill you. Jay Lou, this what happened. Dude was dating a bunch of different girls, and all of them showed themselves.
Effie made the hard call.
Trash. He was slipping. I'll admit, he was slipping on his pimping and about to let some shit slide. His girl went to his enemy to try to kill him and frame him and created a whole nother deal, we can assume to help him, but we don't really know. What we do know is she went to his enemy and did it. You can't go to my enemy for shit. Like when on the movie Soul Food, when Bird got Lim a job because she went to her ex-boyfriend, bitch, I'll kill you. Don't go to your ex-boyfriend and give me a job. At least without telling me. And don't do no drug dealer murder shit behind my back without telling me. My girl can't do that. Women is lost their fucking mind. That's why they single. Lost their fucking mind.
Because we'd rather be single than deal with y'all bullshit. Y'all dumbass decisions. That's why we'd rather be single. You saying like that's why they single, like that's a bad thing. We not stressing over y'all because y'all doing dumb shit. Y'all not making the fucking decisions that you need to be making. You're not making a hard call because you let pussy determine what your decision making skills are gonna be.
She got in the bed with Tariq. It was oh so sad and crying. I did this. Oh no. And so she was stressing. You full of shit. She was stressing.
I'm not full of shit. I'm keeping it a buck. You don't accept. You don't like the truth. But I'm telling you.
Stressing. Yes or no? You said they don't be stressing. Was she stressing?
I'm saying we don't be stressing over y'all. We not stressing over y'all. This is the business. This is the business. There is a decision that needs to be made.
Was she stressing? Yes or no?
Over the business.
Was she stressing?
All right, now.
J-Lou, your girl go to your enemy and make a business deal. She
next
thinks
topic.
helps you.
Insecure. Thank you, Issa.
You can't do next topic. Your girl goes to another nigga, your enemy. In her mind, she's helping you, but she's talking to your enemy and trying to kill you. How you feel about it without telling you?
If you talk to anybody to try to kill me, it's gonna be a problem.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, but
women minds is fucking stupid. You think you can go to a nigga to try to kill me? You think you can go to somebody? You can't go to a nigga to talk bad about me. You go to a nigga that try to kill me? They tried to kill me?
Say that shit again.
It was Courtney Kemp. It was Courtney Kemp that wrote that. You blame her.
You can't go to a nigga that tried to kill me behind my back. Ain't no way in the fucking world. And hey man. And that's why I know my pool of dating is different. I ain't dating no bitch that's gonna go to a nigga that try to kill me and make a deal.
It's a show.
Like what the fuck? That bitch, I'm gonna kill that bitch can die. You ain't helping me out.
I hope she kills you first.
Leave that girl
alone. That dumbass nigga.
Leave that girl alone.
That bitch probably would kill me because she's going behind my back to my enemy. I'm not trusting that bitch. I ain't trusting
you
that
dropping
nigga.
way too many bitches for me right now.
Hey, man,
I ain't trusting that nigga. I ain't trusting a nigga.
Whatever it is,
to a nigga that tried to kill me. Hi, hold up, Mel. Has anybody ever tried to kill you? No, I want to know because I think she's talking some shit she don't know about. Has anybody ever tried to kill you?
It's a show. We on the next topic.
I let her go, but I think nobody's ever tried to kill her. That's why she's saying that. Niggas have tried to kill me.
It's a show.
I take it a little differently. And
she tried
in that situation.
That means she did a good job. That means she did a good job acting, man. If you don't like her ass like this, that mean the showrunner and writer did a great job.
No, because she still was tender and I love to read, and she was still that. But I'm like, no, you can't go to niggas that try to kill me. Niggas have tried to kill me before. I'm not fucking with nobody that communicates with them on some secret shit. And it's different, though. We can move on, but it's different. I'm talking real street shit. She's talking TV show shit. It's different. Ozark is back. Spider-Man, Insecure.
No, what you drinking?
No. You can't try to kill me and think it's gonna be cool. I think people like, nah, dog. Like, well, you stop. Don't say what you just said. Because I'm talking real shit. If a nigga try to kill me and you cool with him,
we talk about Tariq show.
Right,
you got
I'm done. No,
you got
this
to
ain't real
separate the
life.
two.
This ain't
No,
real life.
it ain't
It's
real life.
TV, but
Yeah,
the
it's TV.
principles still apply.
Look, man.
Maybe it don't, and that might be why certain shit go how it go, because it ain't that. I don't know. J. Lou, if I was kicking it with a nigga that tried to kill you and telling him secret shit about you, how would you feel? Like, don't try to make the joke to smooth it over. Be a real nigga. Like, come on, dog.
That's different.
Come
I
on,
could different.
dog.
I could one.
No,
I
it
could
ain't
different.
different. It's the same. This is it.
No. I could differentiate the two. With me, look, if my friends ain't friends with my enemies, period.
That's my point.
Yeah, but I understand the TV value in power.
All right, moving on. You talking about TV value? Moving on. That's
Y'all want
bullshit.
to talk about the show?
We talking about. I don't want to talk about shit. We talking about real shit. You like, well, I understand TV, nigga. I'm coming from a real nigga perspective.
Yeah,
And you like,
yeah.
oh, I could let it go. Let it go. That's corny. Let it go. That's corny shit. That's corny. Thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate it. And we the fuck out. That's bullshit.